Jai Swaminarayan. The Gokuldham school is a magical place. I really enjoyed my time here. But let me start at the beginning. When my travel buddy and I, Maya, arrived at the train station, we were greeted by two Gokuldham workers, staff members, along with another volunteer who had already spent 2 weeks here. So they took us to get some food, and then we went for ice cream, and then we came here to the campus. We were given a nice leisurely introduction. They let us rest. The next day, there was a special ceremony with all the kids were there, and each of us volunteers got to say a few sentences of introduction about who we were and why we were here. And then we started doing some sitting in on classes with the teachers to see what they did and how the kids were. And when we got comfortable with that, we started teaching our own classes. It was pretty simple. It was mostly just conversation. We weren't expected to have a science curriculum of our own or an English curriculum of our own. And the kids were really enthusiastic. And one of the other things I enjoyed was the boys' hostel, which is for American language, we would say boarding school. A lot of the kids are here. They come from home every day, but some of the boys live here. So in the boys' hostel at night, they have homework time. So I was able to go there and sit, and the kids would say, "Sir, sir," and I would go over and help them with a question. What was interesting, two things were very interesting about that. One is that the kids were very helpful with each other. Like one boy would say, "Sir, sir, my friend, this other student has a question." The other thing I found interesting was that although I answered questions in all subjects, science, English, math, I was really surprised to see how passionate the boys were about poetry. And there were some really nice poems, English and British poems especially, that the kids really enjoyed. One of the highlights here was I was here for India Independence Day. And it was a big ceremony, the whole school. It lasted probably 4 hours. It didn't seem that long though. Then some people gave speeches. They asked me to give a speech about my impressions of India and the school, and I enjoyed that. And that one of the big swamis came here, special. There's a swami that lives here. Then there's a couple swamis that live somewhere else. And it was a very nice ceremony. Then one of the other ceremonies is, you can maybe see these bracelets here. This is called Raksha Bandhan, and it means protection knots. And it's a ceremony where a girl can get like a brother who's not really her brother, and a boy can get a sister who's not really his sister. And I thought that was really sweet. And what they do is they put the tika, the red spot, on the other person's face, and then they tie this bracelet, which is a symbol of love and care and protection. And again, it was especially sweet to see the little kids doing that. But the whole school, everybody did it. Everybody lined up, and it was really fun. And the kids really enjoyed that. Before I forget, the kids here are just really joyful. This is a happy place. They're boundless energy, enthusiasm, and John sir, and always saying hello, how are you? And I also in the boys' hostel there are chess games, and I don't really play chess, but they also had caroms, and we did checkers, and I learned how to play a kind of checkers that I hadn't known before, and that was a lot of fun. And then I taught it to some of the kids. The Russian volunteer actually taught me this checkers game, and then I taught some of the kids. And I played carom with the boys, and I didn't know how to play that, but we had a lot of fun doing that too. So in addition to the time in the official time in the classrooms and such, there's so many opportunities to spend time with the boys and the girls in between, and to form meaningful connections. And again, they're so appreciative. They're so happy we're here. Sometimes I feel like I'm a movie star or something, because they just really appreciate us, and it's a lot of fun. So let me see. Oh, they have extracurricular trips here. So we go to temples. We went to the beautiful marble Jain temple and some other things nearby. Also, if you're volunteering, you need something from town like toothpaste or soap or lotion or something, they'll run you into town and take care of that really easily. We've gone into town a couple times to have a dinner outside. The food here is fabulous. It's all vegetarian, and I never once thought about, I don't eat much meat back in the United States anyway, but I didn't even, think about meat. It didn't enter my mind. It was just really, really good food. And the servers who bring this stuff, they're so sweet and so kind. And I fell in love with the chai, the tea. Again, I wasn't much of a tea drinker back home, and here I just love it and I appreciate it. And these guys got to know me, and they'd see me and they would say, "Chai, sir?" And they would bring the chai. So just so many special moments here. Aside from the school, there's also a home for aged people, old folks, and there's a place where the Swami lives. There's a library. There's a computer lab. There's a cow shed for the cows. And the Russian volunteer went and played at the old folks home and played music on her keyboard there. And I got to go along and take a little video of that and experience that along with these old folks. And it was really nice to see. Every once in a while, one of the old ladies would just look over at me and give me a smile to show me she's appreciating the music. So I guess words that I'm hearing myself say are appreciation and joy. This is a happy place, and the kids are. I am enhanced by this experience. And the kids are enhanced by this experience. It's a fabulous place. So I wholeheartedly recommend a visit to Gokuldham if you're considering volunteering in India. Thank you.